As a mom of 9, what parenting books do I recommend? I don't. I haven't found any that I've really loved. I found some that come close, but not enough for me to be like, that's a go-to book. Instead, I recommend leadership books. Because as a parent, you're a leader. You're leading a team of tiny humans. You're taking feral humans and domesticating them. The way that leadership books differentiate from parenting books is that leadership books are teaching you how to lead a team of people who are different than you. Parenting books have a tendency to wrap you emotionally up into the upbringing of that child. And though I understand that our emotions are very much wrapped up in our children, we shouldn't be doing that when it comes to leading them well. Often we need to push our emotions out of the way in order to do what's best for our children. And when you read books by John Maxwell, who I would consider like the best grandpa of the entire world, like his leadership books are truly leading from a place of compassion, care, and also understanding that you're going to reject their leadership sometimes. Parenting books are going to be like, this is how you get these children back into obedience. Leadership books tell you how to capture the hearts of people who are different than you. Because you're not trying to change them into being you, you're trying to lead them in their skills and their gifts. How many parents do you know that have their identity caught up in what their child is supposed to be? I've even done it at times. But a leader is never going to do that. A leader is going to look at somebody's skills and figure out how to help those skills grow. I will compile a list of my favorite leadership books, but quite frankly, you can't go wrong with anything by John Maxwell. Another book that I recommend when it comes to parenting is called Never Split the Difference. It's actually a sales book. It's written by a hostage negotiator. But the reason I like this book is because it teaches how to de-escalate situations, how to put yourself on the same side of the table as somebody who's diametrically opposed to you, and then get them to buy into your idea. I don't know if you've ever been around a toddler, but quite frankly, that's exactly the same thing. And when you start to understand the importance of de-escalation, not only for yourself, but also for the other person, and allowing them to speak and allowing them to have freedom to feel heard, and then being able to come to a resolution while keeping your emotions out of it, that's a skill that every parent needs. And you'll realize, oh, that's parenting. Now, there's 2 more books that I would recommend. One is Atomic Habits, and the second one is 4-Hour Workweek. What do either of those things have to do with being a mom? Well, with the number of people with ADHD on this planet, it's either you or your kids, and you're going to need to put good habits in place. Atomic Habits is going to give you a lot of really great tools and tips when it comes to executive functioning, achieving goals, setting metrics for yourself, and then implementing those things for your kids. Setting them up for good habits too. And 4-Hour Workweek is definitely more on the business side of things, but it's going to teach you time management. It's going to teach you when to outsource. Motherhood is business. You are running your home. You are running your children. And having business-minded framework around that actually will help you achieve a lot more than you want to achieve. And eventually I will write you a parenting book, I promise. But for right now, that's what I recommend.